Thank you, MC Water. That was a lovely introduction. Hey guys, good evening. It's so nice to see all of you here. So my name is Sam, aka Mr. Solar, which is my nickname in Bali, apparently. Um, and I'm here to tell you a story. I'm here to share a story that has been almost 4 years in the making and almost a lifetime for me. Um, I want to start by introducing some of the players in our story. Um, I think vision for sustainability at Waterbom. Um, and with that, I'd like to introduce you to the other players. A little bit about PT Contain Energy Indonesia, a company I'm representing tonight, and good friends of mine who we work very closely to share promote the shared vision of more solar on more rooftops across the region. CE, as we're called for short, has been doing this for about 14 years. It's a long time. And maybe 150, 160 projects of solar. And I came into the picture about a year ago to help promote the solar rental model. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. And I'm very proud to say that our pilot project is now complete right here at Waterbom Bali. Thank you, thank you. Just to give you a feel and flavor of some of the types of solar installations are around, you have industrial scale for factories, you have it for hotels, for offices, even on the ground, even solar car parks. And of course, for beautiful villas, there are hundreds of villas in Bali with solar that we've done. And we're super proud that Bali is one of the places where people really appreciate and use solar energy. Now, every entrepreneur needs a support system. We are super lucky, super fortunate to have PT Teregra Asia Energy, Teregra as we call them, as part of our family. We all need resources, and Teregra's vision and resources to lead Indonesia, as well as Southeast Asia, into a greener, brighter future as something that's resonated with us. And thanks to Teregra's support, we have managed to introduce a brand new model that helps make solar accessible. So that was about the players. Let's move on to the more interesting stuff and why I'm here. Let's talk about solar energy. You know, a lot of people talk about cost savings and blah, blah, and yeah, of course you save money, but guys, look at where we live. We're blessed with sunshine. The sunshine is free. It belongs to all of us. Nobody can take it from us. And it is forever. The day the sun stops shining is the day our earth stops living. So for me, what drove my passion, my vision, I've been in solar for about 8 years. Before it was even sexy. It still isn't. But it certainly is something that has been my passion, my vision. And look, it makes sense. Solar makes sense. This is my key message. The challenge is, how do we harness it? How do we harness it and make value out of it? And for me, and I really like what MC Water said earlier, the link between clean energy and clean water and clean ecosystems is all intrinsically linked. Energy flows in all of these different forms. And for me, I see solar energy or electricity as a driving form of development, of progress, and also of supporting our environment, which is one of the main reasons I do what I do. Look, solar gives you quite a few benefits. It's something that helps you save money, helps you have more energy independence so that we don't depend on grids that are full of dirty coal energy tonight. And most importantly for me, it helps support Indonesia and the region, because for me, it helps support Indonesia and the region, because I work across Asia Pacific. But solar energy helps us reach our CO2 reduction goals. And just as an example, Arif, I learned something new from you of how much bamboo plays a part. And as an example, the solar system that we've put at Waterbom, which I shall be showing you very soon, is the equivalent of planting 2,500 trees over its lifetime. And that's from a handful of rooftops. So imagine what we can do when we start seeing panels on land, in floating in the water, on all these large rooftops. There is an absolute direct link to using solar energy and helping our environment, preserve it for all of the next generation that are here. Now, what's interesting, and frankly, my journey has been quite tough because solar is perceived to be expensive. And I won't lie, it's not that cheap. It's not like buying something in a shop. It is a long-term investment. It lasts for 25 years. Just like these buildings, these water slides, it's not just a decoration. Now, one of the challenges we found was, how do we make solar more accessible to people? How do we help businesses, individual homeowners to get around that financial challenge, right? And this is where we have come up that Waterbom is Indonesia's first working with us. I'm going to let Sayan talk more about that later. But I'm going to talk a little bit about the business model so you guys understand what could be possible. Basically, we take on the costs, we take on the headache, and you guys enjoy the benefits. How does it work? Very simply put, thanks to our supporter and their vision and their resources, Teregra, we are able to finance these systems upfront in their entirety. We're able to build a system without a single system through the life cycle. And people who adopt, and we manage those systems through the life cycle, and people who usage of the system just like they do for their normal energy. Yeah. Of the system just like they do for their normal energy. Yeah. The solar rental model for us is exciting because it now enables a whole range of different type of facilities, different type of businesses to adopt this wonderful technology, help reduce their grid draw, and help contribute to supporting the environment. So that's the boring stuff. Let's get to the exciting stuff, okay? This is where my story continues. I want to show you guys how it's done. We're working in an operating environment with hundreds of guests. We have to make sure we don't get in their way or spoil the atmosphere. And so I want to show you guys how the system came to life. Yeah. This is actually the top of the lobby that you were all walking in earlier today. Wasn't easy to bring a truck and a crane and hoist these panels and structures on the roofs. But of course, Waterbom's team working closely with us, helping us navigate and make sure it works, we were able to pull it off. This is also showing that, you know, on your roof, the first thing we do is install railings or structures. And on those structures, we install the panels. So you can see over there, so it is not just decoration, they're bigger than me, right? So it is not just decoration, like I said earlier, these are serious power generation instruments. Safety is important. I think as much as our environment deserves to be protected, I think so do human beings. And we are pretty strict on our safety standards, our quality standards. Waterbom, as you guys can see, is a world-class facility. So we have bought those same world-class standards to help make sure our systems are safely installed and with high quality. Biggest, you know, I must say the biggest, the most fun we had was working with Waterbom's team and dealing with some of the daily challenges. And I think we all learned a lot working together. And for me personally, that's one of the reasons I do what I do. I like to bring people together and make things happen. And I believe when you bring good people together, good things happen. And this is a testament of it. Those same structures you saw earlier, this is what they look like when they're completed. And I must say, I get goosebumps when I see this because this is a story 3 years in the making. You know, I know Sayan for more than half my life, and we started talking about doing solar together 3-4 years ago. And it took time, it took patience, it took perseverance, it took friendship, it took collaboration. And in the end, I'm so proud and kind of emotional to say that we got you. Thank you, guys. The last few things I'll show you, and I'm going to get out the way because this guy is the star of the show. Here's what they look like. We have 5 buildings at Waterbom with solar. Okay, this is the Wantilan building next to the lobby. These are the office buildings, the staff car park. Sayan, I hope your board likes their new view from your boardroom of your lovely shiny new panels. And this, for me, is one of the most stunning images I've seen in my solar career. I've been doing this for 8. I mean, I don't even need to. Wow. I mean, I don't even need to say anything. I think it sells itself. You can see for yourself. It's just fantastic. I mean, with all the different colors, the greenery, the blues of the panels, the water, it's fantastic. It's killed it. Well done, guys. Was energy, guys. You know who you are. Our team killed it. Well done, guys. Wasn't easy, I know. You guys did a really, really good job. And with that, I want to thank all of you. I want to thank Waterbom. I want to thank Contain Energy. I want to thank Teregra for giving us the chance to get this done and doing this together. Because frankly, guys, no man is an island or woman. None of us can do this alone. We can only do it together, working with a common goal, combining our strengths, and taking on the system and the big guys. We're all the little guys here. But together, we can make a real difference. Thank you.